Chat. Okay, can you guys hear me now? I I thought I was on the show forever. Okay, so hello all. Okay, let me try this for the third time. Jazz A, Eve Dallas, UNC girl, bad weave. Okay, thank you guys for being here. And you guys put up your lighters. I cannot believe this. Now, this is my fifth time starting the show. Excuse me, people. Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. One in the chat if you can hear me. I don't know what's going on. Can you guys hear me? Finally! Oh, so sorry, people. I have been talking my ass off, cracking myself up. Thank you guys for putting a one in the chat. I had to move my settings. I moved my setup and I thought my mic was on. Forgive me, people. I really appreciate you guys for showing up. Uh, Thank you, V. Lenore, for being here. Lady Star, The Only Empress, Petey Pete, of course, Cheryl Burnett, Nicole Judge, Voodoo Bardot, Nicole. Oh, wait a minute. Who is this? Uh, Nazur Malik. Malika, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Please forgive me for butchering it. Okay. Sandy, thank you for being here. Peach Cobbler, Angie Dickerson, Love Blake, Tennessee Whiskey. I am really surprised to see you in here as much shit as you be talking. UNC Girls Bad We, but welcome. Leslie, how are you doing? Sassy Francis, King Coy, Frida, thank you for being here. Lena Pretty Brown Eyes. Who is that? Oh, that's the woman who says she'll come back later. But thank you for coming back later. If you come back later, I appreciate it. Now, okay, so now maybe I think I got a contact high from I've been making all these jokes about yeah, you. Yeah, you. Okay. I've been making all these jokes about Noble. I've been making all these jokes about Noble. So you guys put a lighter in the air because it seems like Reese and what's the dude's name from In Living Color? That duo Cleefus and Reese have broken up. So we may have to put a one in the chat. I mean, hold our lighters up. Hey Sassy, how you doing? Sassy drop T. So it seems it seems like um it seems like the dynamic duo is no more. Hey, Just Nasty, did I speak? Okay, it seems like the dynamic duo is no more. Um, okay, so now it was my suspicion that after Noble, I mean after Robert got out of jail, that this would happen. I really predicted it, uh, and it seems like Noble was a placeholder for the empty heart that is Tracy. And you know, I understand that some people, oh, we don't want to see Tracy broken hearted. Oh, we fuck Tracy, and fuck her heart. You guys should want better for Tracy in any of these situations that Tracy has latched herself onto. But it seems like you don't feel Tracy can do any better. So I do understand that. So fuck Tracy and her fucking black pitted heart. You know, she can't even hold on to Noble, an unemployed, junky looking, jaundice eyed something. Noble, how do you feel that Tracy emasculated you at every turn? I mean, I don't want a man who I emasculate, who I call bitches and all that. If I'm calling my own man a bitch, what does that say about my selection in men? If that's what I'm doing. I mean, Tracy is trash. Tracy is pure trash, and what she begot what she can pull. The only person she can pull is Rob Rack and somebody like Noble who would let her emasculate him. I have never seen anything like this. It was ridiculous. Send me tacos. Okay. Hey Fates, is this Fates you said? Hey Fates, how you doing? Yes, please hit the like button. Now, so we found out that Tracy went to work and thought all was good, and then she later found out via sassy messy ass that Noble had been on Nicole Reloaded's channel talking about how they were broken up. Now, that is a real bad way to find out that your man said he has broken up with you, but that's how she found out. And she found out on Nicole's Reloaded channel, and Kiki the girl has also shown proof of these messages that he left in and Nicole Reloaded. Why did you edit your channel yesterday? And your chat no longer shows up because you know my nosy ass went over there to see what's going on with the going on. Tennessee Rissy, Ronnie Q, that's the other Tennessee. Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize. Not me. Everyone gets us mixed up and I get cussed out because of her. I'm okay. I apologize. I didn't realize it was two of you guys. My fault. My bad. Okay. So, so why is it I hate that Nicole Reloaded did something to her. Usually when you go in and make some type of edit on your live, then the chat disappears. So unfortunately, we couldn't see everything that Noble wrote in his chat. But Kiki, the girl, had one little tidbit, and she had another one circled, but it's not on the screenshot. So Noble says, "I'm good by myself. I'm not pressed, and never have been." Well, I'm pretty sure you was pressed when that big back was up in Detroit. I'm pretty sure that something about that Detroit visit had you pressed because let's not forget um, mm, that was a monstrosity that you had in Detroit visiting you. But I digress. It's not like Noble is such a great catch anyway. Let's be honest. To go visit a man and you got to pay for your flight, you got to pay for your Uber, you got to lie and say you've been flued out. But Tracy's accustomed to lying and saying she got flued out and she's been on a vacation with somebody when clearly she has to fly herself out by the mercy of the pieces money, and then she has to pay for the Airbnb in the back house in Sacramento, and then she has to sit in the back house in Sacramento and not be taken anywhere because nobody really wants to be seen with Tracy out in public. Would you? I mean, would you really? Would you really want to be seen with somebody with a bitch with a wig that's not even a lace front with fucking black glue all on the front and a motherfucking edges and dandruff and dirt and lint all piled up on her hairline? Who wanna go out with that? So I just find it I just find it hilarious. I really find it hilarious. Somebody who comes out here, lies, and bitch, you lied, and I saw Ronnie Q. She has a black toe, bitch. You got a black pussy. You fuck trash, bitch. You fuck trash. And they don't even want you. You get dumped by trash ass nigga, and you talk about somebody got a black toe. It you think you would have more things to worry about, more lies to make up, and then she had the nerve to say, "Oh, well, I'm about to get evicted for getting loud, bitch." No, that's not why you were about to get evicted. You were about to get evicted because you weren't paying your rent, bitch. That's why you were about to get evicted. Her eviction is still fresh on her head, bitch. A bitch who just barely survived eviction. You think she wouldn't be making light of let me get loud and ignorant over a trash ass nigga and get loud to fuss and cuss because yet another nigga came on YouTube and embarrassed my ass. Totally made this farce that I'm trying to put up to the people. Tracy, we know that Noble was not a viable man, but then again, you're not a viable woman. You just got up off your ass to go back to that little fucking Great Clips job where you say you have a 401k package, but they offer no such packages. But okay, but I digress. You just got up off your ass to go back to work because you got to send that nigga cash apps. It never dawned on you to go back to work because you were living under the poverty level. But no, once you get a nigga, you got to send cash. At least Rob worked. So at least he worked. We will give him that. He's at least he worked. Okay. So Noble, it's very interesting that you have been going to panel 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 to talk about Tracy in lieu of talking to Tracy. I can't say that I would blame you because I imagine that conversation must be mind numbingly dumb to have to converse with somebody on that level. But Noble, you want to put yourself out here as an intelligent man who can have intelligent conversations. So I see why you were panel hopping and everything. And I told him not to go on panels, acting stupid and acting dumb. The only dumb thing that came of him hitting panels is the way you looked after he got off the panel. Because nobody has any high expectations of your man, Tracy. No one has any high expectations of your man. And that's why you want them to stay hidden and not get on panels so you can come up here and make a fairy tale. You got somebody who looked like Grady from Sanford and Son, and you want us to think that he wined you and dined you. Okay, so I want to talk to Noble. I want to unpack this. Nobody really unpacked that Detroit trip. So Noble, if you're in the clouds, if somebody can get Noble, let's unpack that Detroit trip like that San Francisco trip was unpacked. Let's do that. Noble sent Uber for you, but then you admitted that you had to cancel the Uber because it wasn't there and you had to reorder another one. But you said Noble sent you the Uber. So let's see what all else that you had to pay for yourself on that trip. Okay, let me see what you guys have to say. Yeah. Noble, please hit the link. Let's unpack this trip. I'm not messy. Hey, I want to get the exclusive. Hey, you know, I'm not gonna pay to get the exclusive, but shoot, Noble, surely you hop on links, so let's see what Noble has to say. Don't do Grady. He don't do Grady. Noble look just like Grady from Sanford and Son, and she is mad that we no longer believe the facade that she put forth of this great man. I guess any man would be great to Tracy to want to be with her rank, savage, big back bodied ass, and no ass to be found. I guess any man would be great to Tracy. Even that Lesbiterian that she hooked up with after she got out of the special ed section of the jail ghosted her ass when she took her on the Riverwalk. You see how I got a date. I got who goes to the special ed part of the jail and then comes back with dating aspects. And you see how quickly that fell off. I mean, come on. to even say that a man looked her direction. But Rob Rack did say that his reason for getting with her was for clout. So I don't think while that was a big revelation, I think everybody knew that. So just to hear him say that, I would love to hear what Noble has to say. Yes, the special ed section, and everybody know that she was in the slow part of the jail, and they banned windows because they were sicking them bitches in there, licking the windows in that section of the jail that Tracy was in. So, Noble, oh, let me drop my link. Okay, maybe he'll come up. I do have to drop my link. Um, so there's that. Because it's a little bit much. It's a little bit much to pretend with these people that that they're real viable people, that they are oh so sweet and oh I love you. You love bitches who's sitting up here. I'm gonna end the poll. Let me see what you guys did. Okay, it's you guys find a person who putting people's personal information up here so sweet. And it's funny that ones who okay, did you guys hit the like button? 54% says yes. And let me see. 24% said you're waiting to see if the show is worth it, you motherfuckers. Anyway, thank you for hitting the like. I appreciate you all for being here. Okay. Big back savage. Just a savage. Yes. So I'm not surprised that Noble left her. Noble, where are you? Come hit the link. Please. I want to talk to you. I want to find out more. Oh, but I really do. So do you guys have any questions, any comments? What do you guys think about this breakup? Do you think that it was bound to happen? I want to hear from you guys. Did you guys see this coming? Did you guys see this coming? Have you seen toes lately? Hit the link and discuss. Have you wiggled toes lately? Hit the link and discuss. Have you wiggled nine toes and a black toe? Hit the link and discuss. My God, today. You know, I cannot deal with all this fakeness and you. Thank you, Annie. I saw it coming. Has Rob been out of jail even a week now? Now, how soon before Tracy be talking about that she's getting flued out to Sacramento? How soon? Okay, we gonna do some bets, and the closest one to the actual date, I'm gonna cash app you $25. So you guys put some numbers in the chat. How many should I say days or week will it be before Tracy be back over him hawing and laughing it up and mucking in Rob Rack's chat? I say I'll give it no more than 3 weeks. No more than 3 weeks because you got to stick and move in the B sector. You got to strike while the iron's hot. So I believe that she will be in his chat no longer in no less than 3 weeks. I predict they are back to you. Predict they are back together. She's sick of it. Ugh. Okay. So that's interesting, child. Hey, sincere, how you doing? Hey, sincere, do you have a pathway to Noble, and maybe you can get Noble to come over here? I know you're in a different sector. Yes, I'm giving out money because you can bet your bottom dollar that she will be back over there and she will be talking about, oh, I love that. He's my baby. I really love him. He's my baby. I'm going to Sacramento, y'all. I'm getting flued out on the PC's dime. Let me see what you said. I hope she don't bring him to San Antonio. We got enough crazies here. And yes, and we were planning to build a life together. Well, don't you have to have money to buy a brick to build a life together? I mean, what kind of life were you building? Was y'all gonna build it underneath the San Antonio dirt? How you gonna build anything, bitch? What you gonna build a paper castle hole? You're a broke bitch. You ain't building shit. She was thought they was gonna build a life together. together. Girl, bye. Ain't nobody building nothing. Bitch, the only thing a motherfucker will be able to build if they build it on that big wide back of yours, bitch, then maybe they can build something. I can see that, bitch, because you ain't building nothing in San Antonio unless it's on that fucking burly ass back you got, you bald head, bitch. Okay, skip it. If he's if he's insecure about the Rob Rack situation, I digress, and they are all remedial. Ain't no way. I agree. There is absolutely no way. Okay. What is Maddie? You was thinking that too. October 31st, they would be together. Okay, yeah, Halloween. That seems like a fitting day for them to be together on Halloween. They're gonna dress up like humans and come out here and be normal productive citizens, and that would be their costume for that one day. Okay. Poverty, toxic love. Yes, dysfunctional love. Well, there's a place in this society for dysfunction, and they definitely fit the bill of that. So I predict after the holidays. No, well, I can see for the men. Thank you for staying. I can predict for a man, he would definitely want to do it after the holidays. But Rob Rack, I haven't looked at his numbers, but I predict that it would be before the holidays, and they'll have a blow up a day or two before Christmas, so he'll have an excuse why he's not going to buy her a Christmas gift, and then they'll get back together, so they'll be back together for New Year's. But of course, they will have to break up on February 10th through the 13th, so he don't have to buy her a Valentine's gift. So, and then they'll go on throughout the summer from there. And we may get another trip during the summer. Those are my predictions. And do you guys think I'm off? Maybe they're going to move in together so they could combine their earnings, buy a car together. Now the future looks bleak. Okay, listen. Okay, so I don't think that Detroit is a high. It has a high cost of living. I've heard that San Antonio doesn't have a high cost of living, so they're gonna put their earnings together. Um, I don't know what type of earnings he has. Tracy has not been able to put her earnings together to get a car, so it's going to be two non-earning people living in one place. Oh, I guess since he'll save on rent money, so they could buy a hoopty. Yeah, the hoopty couple. So maybe they could scrape by and get a hoopty and be okay. Maybe so. Hey, Heat Wave girl, you hear that Noble done dumped Tracy unceremoniously while she was at the Great Clips sweeping up hair on the floor, pretending like she has a job that we don't know about when she took a screenshot of herself with the Great Clips logo in the background and clean towels stacked up behind her. Bitch, did she think that we thought them clean towels was in her house as nasty as she lives? They had to been at a public establishment because we know she ain't got a clean white towel if she has a towel. The bitch probably drying her motherfucking fingertips when she run them through the water on a pair of old crusty jeans on that Bam Bam dress somewhere strewn on the floor. So there's that. Heat Wave, the link is pinned. I want to talk to you. I want to hear what you think about, yes, Great Clips girl, the budget supercuts. Okay, Heat Wave, can you hit the link? I want to know what you think about Noble breaking the news on Nicole Reloaded's channel last night that he and Tracy are no longer together, but Tracy having to hear this news via Sassy because she had no idea they were no longer together. So, Heat Wave, you are always good to converse about this topic. Child, her wig was totally flipped when she heard that news. At least we don't see all the white crumbs and we don't see all the flaking and stuff. At least her wig was pinned down on this picture, and them lashes was lashing. Her Mr. Snuffleupagus lashes were glued on real tight here. She put on some mascara scare her so they weren't all fanned out like they were in Miami, giving that snuffleupagus vibe. So, Heat Wave, are you going to hit the link and are we going to talk about this? I can't believe Heat Wave is standing me up on the link. Well, I got a bed, motherfuckers, to hit my link. And y'all sit up there on Breeze and them link, ain't got shit to say, sit there quietly, but y'all act like my link is kryptonite. Hey, phenomenal Scorpio. Why would he leave a union job in Detroit to move to Texas? Well, it's my understanding that he got laid off, and there have been quite a few layoff in car companies in Detroit. So he may have been one of the ones who actually was laid off. So yeah, why would y'all let Tracy? I don't know. I don't know what that means. Must be I'm missing something. The bushes, what are you laughing at? Okay. Okay. Well, I just came on to talk about uh that's just I mean just that's the truth about it. I mean, people sitting up there like, oh, they broke up. Oh, it's so sad. Like they got together in 15 minutes, and it was another known him for less than 14 days, and I'm in love, and I'm in love. I mean, like you guys, some people condone this bullshit that they were putting out there. If people fall in and out of love that quickly, they get what they deserve. Like, give me a break. Who thought that this was love? All this old convenience ass shit from a poor, broken, bitter ass bitch, and y'all thought that somebody could love that bitch? Did y'all really think somebody could love Tracy? Y'all really thought Rob Rack loved Tracy? Y'all really thought Noble loved Tracy? A bitch who put kids on her community wall and superimposed them in maggots and put a noose on their neck, and y'all really thought some nigga loved that bitch? Child, please. Okay, he could get a job as Supercut sweeping up the hair and taking out the trash. Uh, well, once Tracy is promoted, I was just gonna say, what you gonna have him take Tracy job? Because I mean, does that look like a bitch who can do hair? Even at Supercuts, would you allow her to do? Well, he kicks kids his own. Well, yeah, there's that. I didn't know it was a kick, but I forgot about that. Yeah, I forgot about that. Hey, just straight nasty. So I guess water is seeking its own level at that. And she beats well, we don't even know she beat up somebody. She fights at funeral because who's to say that she didn't get her ass handed to her at that funeral. Everybody's like, oh, she beat up somebody at the funeral. No, she had a fight at the funeral. Okay, let me see. I have somebody in the back. Hello.
Hey, good morning, Ronnie. How you doing? Good morning, chat.
I'm good. I am very
How,
good. How are
mm,
you? Let me
I'm
remove
not
this
doing
banner.
too
Now,
well,
where
but I'm
did you?
hanging in here.
Oh,
Uh,
I'm sorry. Well, I hope you feel better.
thank you,
I thought
thank you.
you were sounding. I thought you were just sounding down because your girl Tracy got left out in the rain, high and dry.
What happened to her now? Oh, poor Tracy.
Well,
Y'all don't do my
today,
ex like that.
well, last night,
Mm-hmm,
Noble was in Nicole Reloaded's chat, and he
mm-hmm.
wrote this in her comments. And he said that I'm good by myself. I'm not pressed and never have been. And he also wrote some other things which I was unable to get because Nicole has edited her live, so all her messages are not there. So basically, he announced last night in Nicole Reloaded's chat that he and Tracy were no longer together. Now, Nosy Sassy was in the clouds or something over there, and she saw all of this. And Kiki, female Kiki, was obviously there too because that's where I got this screenshot. So Noble was announcing that they were no longer together, and he's good by himself, and he's not pressed over her. And then Tracy pops live tonight and says, said, Noble, what are you talking about? I told you to stay your ass off of people's chat. You fucking bitch. Now bring your ass over here. I told you you can sit up there
Wow.
and look like a fool in front of people. I mean, she dressed him down, cursed him out, called him all kind of bitches, and think that somebody is not looking at this like, excuse me? And you can say that
Mm.
was your what? That was your man? And you're talking to a man who was your man like this? Child.
But you
So
see what happened?
go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
The
No, I don't have
disrespect,
nothing.
the disrespect comes like and they were saying that when she was on a cruise, she was sending money to him, something like
Mm-hmm.
that. Like when the
Mm-hmm.
pieces cash app her, she's cash apping a portion of it to him. So
Mm-hmm.
that's not a man, that's a dependent right there. She need to file his taxes on him. And that's where the disrespect will come down because I mean to say, if you're gonna go pick up nothing pieces of shit just to say you have a man, she might as well have stayed quiet and just relax herself because I don't know why people call this kind of attention to themselves. When you're a younger person, people let it slide because they will say, well, experience, you learn. But when you're a grown ass woman over two, four, 4 decades, right? No,
Decades.
5 decades.
4 decades. Yeah. No, 5 decades.
Five, five plus three. Come on.
A
What,
half a
what are you
century.
looking
You're
for?
over a half a century old.
Half a century,
Yes.
yeah. What are you looking for? To make an ass of yourself? I don't understand. I don't understand. I can't get it. I can't get it. I really thought before that she was a stand-up person. She fooled me. She got me
She
good.
can't she can't make an ass of herself because she has no ass to spare. But go
Well,
ahead.
that's true.
But go
But you
ahead.
didn't have to do it like that. She got something. She said she got a bump there. She got something there. She said she got it. She got it. Delusion is what is selling these days. You
Yes.
know. What can I say?
Now,
Um,
now do you find this a coincidence that Rob has just gotten out of jail and now all of a sudden now it says Noble did initiate this. Now she said he's mad because I was oohing and ahhing Cam. She was a judge on that sexy eating contest. So first of all, I'm not clear how anybody could even eat having to look at her on the screen. It seems like the contest would have turned into a propelled vomit contest if you had to eat food and look at Tracy. But she said that he was mad because she was oohing and eyeing how Cam was eating, I believe it was. So she was over Cam being sexy on about some competition. And what was I supposed to do? I was a judge. So it seems like Noble has been unsatisfied with her behavior about other men. And let's not forget that she was actually trying to give her number to that dude out on the when they were on the cruise as well. So now do you think
mm,
that Rob being out of jail and him breaking up with her really made his insecurities surface to the top, or does he knew does he know that would rather be with Rob because he gets more attention than him being with her gets attention?
correct. That one. That
Hmm.
part. Correct.
Yeah, because
She was gonna dump
they
him anyway
were
or try to belittle him. Because
yes,
Rob is where the attention was coming from. Yeah. Ronnie Q. Ronnie Q.
yes,
Is that picture really
yes.
Tracy for real?
Chat. Put a one in the chat if you think that this is really Tracy after climbing out of her cascading pool. Put a two in the chat if you think that it's someone else.
That got to be someone. Lord have mercy. This
Well,
picture.
he okay, let me get
Mm,
serious. Okay, so he. So do you think
mm-hmm,
that she and Rob I tried to get Noble to come over here
mm-hmm.
because I really wanted to find out more about this Detroit trip since Rob Rack said that Tracy paid for her way out to California when she said that he had paid for the ticket. Since he said that Tracy paid for the airfare Airbnb and she paid for the hotel room. And to the point where then she stayed more time where other people, V. Lenore, that extension that she had on her trip, was that totally financed by MU, or was that a group effort to extend her trip because once again she was on a trip and had gone broke? I'm really interested to how that second part of that trip played out, V. Lenore, and you were instrumental in her being able to stay longer with her broke ass in Sacramento. So, V. Lenore, if you're still here, can you give us an insight onto that? Okay. People said that they do not want. Yes, I do. No, I do not. I don't believe I don't believe that's an exclusive. Okay. Okay. People said that's not Tracy. So I'm going to go with the people's judgment and say that that was not Tracy. V. Lenore, I think V. Lenore has left because I am curious as to how that second part of that San Diego trip, I mean, Sacramento trip was funded because remember when he went to jail the second time and then she
Mm-hmm.
extended her trip and then they went and rescued her and Tracy's safe and she's in a room and she's put up safety and we're not getting any information on the room. And then that dumb bitch went live and then got on the phone and said, "I'm in room 602" to the Uber Eats guy, her only source of nourishment when she ordered Uber Eats and gave out the room number on a live with her dumb ass. So after they did all of that, like she was a motherfucking Meghan Markle or something, and they had to hide her whereabouts like she was Sasha Obama and shit. Like Secret Service was making sure that she was secure. That dumb dingbat went right online and ordered some food and gave the hotel room number, and it was on the sixth floor, and she's in Sacramento, and I'm sure it's not a need for many six-story hotels in Sacramento. And the fact that she was in a hotel lets you know she didn't fund it herself, because the most that she can do is the motel routes. Like MU said that she was in some sleazy motel.
Mm.
And when she went to California, we saw the ironing board and the turquoise curtains and all that shit, which read straight up motel. And then when her and Rob Rack had to leave, got booted from the Airbnb for being too hot pieces of ghetto shit, they went to the Red Roof Inn, which was more suitable to their type of um behavior. So what do you guys think?
But Roniki, you know what I don't understand? I really can't get my mind wrapped around this. How do you go on a vacation and without any money, or you didn't pay your bills? I don't know. That is so irresponsible. How could you enjoy yourself? That is something that kids will do, like maybe, like, yeah, like kids is now starting or having a place so they don't have the experience. They don't care, living a carefree life. But a grown woman, how do you, I don't know. I don't know. Because it was nothing there for she to prove herself on to go. Because if you, let's say you were planning this trip, right? Something came up where you're financially strapped now. It was
Mm-hmm.
nothing wrong to see if you could sell the ticket, or get somebody to replace you, whether you have to give it up free or whatever, and just cancel out. Just cancel. But
Mm-hmm.
I can't see you living. I couldn't even believe it. I didn't even believe it's true, because they were having a ball after the ship in Miami, and you would think everything is all good, and just to hear that you're facing eviction or whatever it is. But this is the next thing too. You cannot face eviction on 1 month late rent or
No.
whatever.
Well,
That have to
I
be building up. Okay.
I think it depends on the state. It varies from
Mm-hmm.
state to state. Some states they can I think they can file eviction papers on you, but it's usually even the process is going to take more than 1 month, because
Yeah.
usually you have to get a court date and this, that, and the other. So you're still under the threat of eviction
Mm-hmm.
until the court date. You see what I'm saying? And the
Right,
court,
right, right.
it may stave you off maybe to 2 or 3 months or something
Yeah.
like that. But for them to file the paperwork immediately, if they filed the paperwork immediately, then they've had a history of her falling behind, and know to hit this hole as soon as she don't pay the rent. And with all that police activity and all that talking shit on YouTube all loudly and stuff, they probably was like, let's get this hole out of here. Let's get this trash out of here. This motherfucker is sitting out here stanking up our pool with her mustard selling pussy.
Oh God.
Every time she get in the pool, we got to shock it and shit with some extra chlorine. This bitch out here got strangers
Ronnie,
around here.
stop.
Like, this bitch got strangers around here walking around, filming the doors and shit. Every time she goes to work every day, we got this bitch sitting up here with beauty supply earrings and fucking bad wigs and shit, taking
But
selfies
Ronnie,
on the
and next thing,
step. Get this hoe out of here. Go ahead.
not cutting you, but you know, a next thing too. She Tracy claimed that she had retired, right? And she
Hmm.
was living good, you know. And that's what I don't understand. You retired and all of that. Why did you have to go? Why are you financially strapped? What happened? What happened? Because
She
we
what
see,
happened was
okay,
she
mhm, what
Listen,
I
what
see.
happened was, let me
Go
tell
ahead.
you, what happened.
Mm,
Okay, now notice, I want everybody to notice. If you guys, I talked about this myself. Like, there has been a big stream of YouTube creatives who have checks have gone down substantially since Google started taking 45% of their earnings. And then there was also a period of weeks where that people weren't getting paid, even though they were monetized. They were getting paid like was making $300 to $600 per video, and then they went down to $1 or $2 per video. Now, so there was a glitch or something that was going on. So while Jay Wilson said, "Oh, I'm doing good. This is gonna be the biggest check ever." No, the biggest check ever seems like it would have been before Google started taking 45%. So people lie on here, and I noticed that after they start taking the 45%, and there was also a glitch in revenue earnings that they were paying out, that she decided to get a job. And also, she lied and said that she had a 401k plan, and she was working at Great Clips that does not even offer a 401k plan. So that's the only job I know of her having. So it was bullshit and it was lies, and if she was living so greatly before before recently, why was it even last year sometime? Okay, guys, it's almost the first of the month. It's almost rent time. Everybody could just send me $1. The bitch has never been doing good.
mm,
She had a spell when she was doing good, and she thought that, hey, this is the way to go. I can quit my job, and I can, because she's dumb. She's an idiot. She had a spell where she was doing good, and she thought she could quit her job, that this was going to last forever, as if she had some content. And that's why she is so desperate and dry and in the garbage can, posting people's private information, posting kids up on her page to
mm,
try to get some people to come into her chat. So what type of people is she recruiting? Surely she's not recruiting people who will cash up her for this content. No, she's getting people over there who thinks that this type of stuff is good. So do you think these type of people is cash apping her for this content, or they just sitting over there looking at the horror show, the shit show?
sure,
Everybody likes to see a car wreck. They don't like to sit in the traffic, but everybody likes to see a car wreck. And that's what she is, a car wreck.
true, 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 true.
Okay.
I don't understand. A next thing, what I look at, if you're doing your beautician or whatever she said she is, right? I know of people that really retire from certain, careers, and they still have their clientele list. They will do it in their house. You know what I'm saying? You
Right.
go to your hairdresser because you like that hairdresser, and you might have a couple of clients. All of that she could have been doing, because she should have been doing better than when she was going to work. Because if you're home, then you don't have to buy, you don't have to do a wardrobe, you don't have to do none of that. So all of that you'll be saving on. That means you were never doing well. It was only talk. And why people set themselves up? Because when you give the public an impression that you're doing so good, and then to the end it's a downright failure, something have to be wrong with you. Have to be wrong with you, you know, to set yourself up like that. Because along with that, she said she sold a home and she downsized, right? All of that. So where's the funds from all of, you know what I'm saying? I thought this woman was comfortable. Really and truly, I really thought she
N-
was comfortable. I thought this was just a
No.
play.
What? Okay. Okay. So what happened? What actually happened? What happened to people sending money? The level of people that watch her is what happened. See, look at on your screen right now. For example, Heat Wave is no longer over there with her. People who supported her and supported her financially on a regular basis have been turned off, turned away from her. That's what happened. The fucking what did they say? The chickens have come home to roost. That's what happened. And that's why she had to go out and get the job. See, it don't matter. It's not the. It's like they say. It's not the quantity, it's the quality of people that she had over there. And she felt fucking set up there and shitted on everybody. She shitted on Heat Wave for MU because MU would probably send more money than Heat Wave. So shit, she can do without Heat Wave. Now, where are her in MU right now today?
Mm-hmm.
That's what
There
happened.
you go.
She's trash. That's what happened.
And I said that because, I looked at that and I said, that's not long lived, because if somebody's coming from she was coming from so many places before on MU, right? And they claimed that she was a paymaster and all of that. If somebody's skipping from place to place to place, it's just for a time. You see, it's better to be contented with something that is continuously. If you're going to get $10, that means $10, you could count in that. But when you look and you say, okay, I could get 100 here, you don't know anything about this person. This person is moving along as they go. That is temporary. You cannot make a plan on something that is on a temporary basis. You have to be stupid. So I guess I don't know. I don't know. To each his own. I don't know. I don't know. But you know what? What got her? You know why I don't have no sympathy for her in that way? I hate a fucking liar. And that's what she did to me and Kerry. You see, that's what she did. The
Hmm.
You know what? No bad deeds go unpunished. You see, right? And that's what her
Exactly.
her karma is gonna be, because it was not. Um. ah, I didn't even want to go back on that, but it is what it is. She lied. She made up stories. Instead of saying, look, I'm going to go my own way, she had options to speak to me. She made it public as though I did her something wrong. And then the thing that hurt me, to say I dox her, or I was trying to dox her family. And you know what? The people, you see, that is what happened to people. When you see all these people gaslight because they want to see some shit. So deep down, people is going to figure out, I didn't have a platform, first of all. What the fuck am I doxing you for? If I used to be behind the scenes saying, look, just cuss the people out, don't bother with this doxing thing because it could get dangerous, you living alone and all of that. People don't know about our conversation. I used to be very afraid for her. You understand this doxing thing? I said, one of these days, somebody's going to be, you know, going to be put out there as an example and all of that. Why the hell am I going to turn around and dox your ass for what? They be doxing her up and down the street, but it's something got me kind of confused. And if I was a person that I was interested to say I'm gonna dox, this is why I was gonna dox. Because it said they really didn't dox Tracy properly. Something I want to know. When you're married, right? you will have they will have a marriage certificate, correct?
Right.
Correct, Ronnie Q? Okay.
Right. Right. Right.
So if you're doxing someone, although you might not see a visual on your partner or on your ex, how come there were no name given for her husband? Making me think, was she ever married? You know? How come
Yeah.
every she was
Yeah. Because
doxxed? Everything was just about her. It was never two titles given. You understand what
But
I'm saying?
I don't
Like your
I you
maiden
know
name.
yeah I get it, but even that picture she said that was her wedding picture. Who gets married in those colorful clothes and all that shit? I mean I really don't even care about. I really don't even care about that because she was mad at you because you let it be known that her sister wasn't fucking with her and wouldn't come to San Antonio and pay $150 to get her stinking ass out of jail. That's why she was mad. That's why she was mad. That's what she thought that you doxed her. You doxed that information that her fucking sister wouldn't even come and pay $150 to get her out of jail. That's the only reason why
And
she
that
was
is
mad.
not true,
Now
Ronnie
this
Q.
guy, what?
That was not even true. Nobody
Wasn't that
spoke to
the
her
story
sister.
that was put out?
Nobody spoke to her sister. Okay?
But okay,
This message went through a family member, a cousin. Okay? Her sister was in a
but the
hospital.
sister.
That's what the cousin said.
Okay, so the cousin,
So
so the
fuck
cousin didn't say,
Tracy with her
okay,
bullshit and her
wait a minute,
lies.
wait a minute. So the cousin didn't say, oh, Tracy's in jail. Oh, well, her sister's in the hospital. Was it where did this cousin live? Was the cousin in Texas as well?
Yes, yes. They
So
always
the
living there.
cousin didn't
Yes.
say oh, my two cousins are my one cousin's in jail and my her sister's in the hospital. Let me go and pay this $150. So it's
And
still the same
according
thing.
to what I
Now
heard,
you
I did
have this
not have
person.
anything. I did not
Go
have
ahead.
anything
Go ahead.
directly to do with that. It was the secondhand information. But the person, her cousin said, right, that they have not spoken to her over 5 years, 4 to 5 years. So they were not in
Okay.
contact.
Okay.
And the way how the cousin, what she related to that person, as though she was speaking on behalf of herself and her sister.
Okay. Okay. I
That's what
got you. Now
happened.
this person says that that was your punishment for your bad deed of supporting her back then, heat wave. Well, exactly
Probably,
what
but I
is
didn't
the
know her
punishment?
that way.
The
I like,
punishment that her
listen,
feelings were hurt.
look, um, I did not regret my support that I supported her because at the time I saw a different side of her. Okay, so whoever want to say whatever they want to say, let them. Okay, it's a lot of things that she was doing that I did not really like, but I liked her, and I'm not gonna change that. Okay, because something happened, I'm not gonna change that. The one thing I can't get over of her lying on me. That's the only thing. Why did she lie?
But
What?
she lies on everybody. That is
You're
what she
right.
does.
You're
And
right.
like you have to be like
I was not exempt. You're right.
like yeah, you're not exempt. She lies on
You're right.
everybody. I mean,
You're
you
right.
fought for her. You was in her corner. I mean, it is what it is. There's other people who have been, don't say nothing about this one, or I'm a fight in their corner. A view is a view. I want to hear your opinion on this. The link is pinned if you want to hit the link. I would love to hear your opinion on this. But you're not the only one, Heatwave. It's a lot of people who have fight for the content creator that they ride with. So don't take it. I mean, that guy says that's your get back for what you supporting her. But oh well, your feelings are hurt.
Probably,
Okay, you over it
probably,
now.
but you
Yeah,
know,
you're over
I
it now.
supported
So
her
it is what it
faithfully,
is.
and yeah, and at the time, I really believed in her, and I really liked her. Really and truly, I really liked her because one thing she cannot say, I was not jumping from here, there, and everywhere. Okay, but I still see the people that support her or she thinks support her. They're in all these other territory, like she called the enemy territory, and she can't say neither one fuck shit. She did not own me. Okay, just like how I could not sway her from doing certain things. It's the same way, you know. We I was there to support her, but not for you to tell me where I cannot go. I do
She's
that
a
because of my
killer.
own person.
She's a killer, but I like her, huh? Well, I don't think that she's a killer. I think that's a bit much, but um, I don't think. Okay, I'm gonna give you a minute. Excuse me. Somebody wrote, "Oh, she's a killer," so, but I like her. Like you'll overlook everything, even if she was a killer. No, I don't think would go that far.
My
I
God.
think that like in the supporting realm of team this, team that, and now people have become less linked up in that way. And now, I mean, it was a point over here where they were like, "Oh, I saw you in so and so's chat. You're blocked just for being in someone's chat over here in the beach sector." A lot of people forget about that. So it was so clicked up over here that some content creators would be like, "Oh yeah, I saw you over there," and they could, okay, and what did you see me say? That bitch Tracy did that to me herself. "Oh, I saw you in so and so's chat." Okay, and what you see me say? Like these people were crazy just if they saw you in someone's chat enjoying their content, and now they cannot afford to do that. Now they realize they cannot afford to do that because they
Mm-hmm.
realize that if they ban everybody and block everybody who's in someone else's chat, they'll have fewer supporters that come to their own chat. So let's be real clear. Uh, some content creators back in the day were like that.
Well, they can't do that now. And most of the good supporters that they had, they took people for granted and they're gone. Because trust and believe, the people that she had in her corner, right? Let's say 2016, 2017, okay? None of this would have been public if she was short of money for rent or whatever the fuck she was short of. She had some strong, she had, look, her mods was strong. I was looking at other content creator, her moderators, they they were they were there. Okay. Her subscribers, the pieces, they were there. And none of this would have happened. Okay. This would not have been public to say she shortened something or none of that. That would have been taken care of. I'm telling you that. But you see, when
Well,
people have it good, they don't know when they have it good until it's bad. And there we go.
yeah, you don't miss your water until the well runs dry.
Correct.
You I mean, to not respect people who have your back, that can be your own detriment to like shit on somebody who always makes sure that you're solid. So, every like I know of two of her mods who were there and for her have had left. I think it's my understanding that Carrie Cecil left for personal
Yes.
reasons. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So it is what it is. And I love living my best life, but she rides hard for Tracy. I don't have no problem with anybody who rides hard for Tracy. I think that she's a cool person, but I don't take nothing personal about her because she rides hard and has always been a diehard Tracy rider. So you understand? But some other people can't separate the two. I did not see you over there, and you can just be over there, and they see you say nothing against them. You can fall back when they're talking about somebody, and then they still are talking crazy. So the whole money thing is the thing that it has Tracy fucked up right now. Hey, Miss Ray, because YouTube has definitely messed up the money that content creators get, and and you notice like a lot of these people who want to act like, oh, YouTube is doing all this and that for me. They're not the ones. They won't even speak on it. They want to act as if the money's still good. I'm gonna get a fat check. No, you ain't getting no checks over here in the beach sector. If you monetize or
She
ain't
had it so
monetized,
good.
it ain't no fat checks.
She had it so good she didn't even know. She had a
Mm.
a moderator by the name, I think it's Shakira. I think that's the name she was going as. And myself and Shakira will go at it when it comes to super chat. Oh my God. And we're outdoing each other. And she super chat and I super chat. And we matching each other. And one day we were like competing against each other. That Tracy asked me, she said, Heatwave, when you guys super chat, Google take a part of that money, a large part of the money. I told her yes, I knew
Yeah, but
about
it
it.
wasn't. It was taking like 25% or something like that. I mean, yeah. And some people use super chat because they are hesitant to use Cash App. They were very hesitant to use PayPal because your real information was on there. Now, Cash App, you're allowed to put whatever name you want, and your real name doesn't have to be on there. But the super chats, people were like, "Well, why should I give? If somebody want to send me $50, why should I give Google 25% of that? Why, just cash at me instead if you want to give me 50? Because Google, yeah. So I get it, I understand it, but now Google's taking 45%. I mean, it's like it's no OnlyFans. There you go, only fat chicks. Wait a minute, I thought you said OnlyFans. Like, get an OnlyFans page. That's the only way you're gonna make some money. Okay, the cost of living has gone up, food and gas. No more food, gas, housing, everything has gone up. So, it's not like it used to be. Everything has gone up. So anybody got time? I know I heard Miss Toby say that one time she was like, I will cash app you, but I spent up my budget for cash apps. So she has a set amount that she chooses to give out for cash apps or for whatever she want to do over here on YouTube. And that's smart. It's
Mm-hmm.
just like you look at some of these people who are begging for money, and they are members to everybody's page. Okay, you do what you want to do with your money, but
Mm-hmm.
I found it interesting that they are members to everyone's pages.
Money is a
Okay,
thing that
Jay
I
Wilson
see a
tells
lot of
lies four
people.
times a day.
They would you cash app someone, you super chat someone, and the minute something goes, left, and you speak on it, right? She is very ungrateful, and something have to be wrong with her, because I was unaware of her getting upset with me over something that it was brought to my attention. They were like, Tracy's over there saying how much money you cash app her. And I said, what did she say? And when they say that, listen, let me tell you something. It's my upbringing. A lot of things I had to check myself on. Because if I was trifling, I could have said, okay, bitch, I could post all the cash app that I did, all of it, and it's not going to match what you're telling these people. And fuck the super chats, okay? That was like a fun thing. But let's go to the cash app. A monthly money that she was getting from me, that was for the membership or whatever the hell she was talking about, right?
Sponsorship. You were her sponsor.
Hmm. But she wasn't speaking about all the rest of my. Let me just stop. Let me just
Cause
stop.
she tried to make it seem like it was a little bit of money.
Let,
Oh,
let me
he
just
made.
stop.
She wasn't giving that much. She was a
Oh,
sponsor to
yeah?
the channel,
Listen,
but
that thing costs
I think she said it was something. I don't. I think she said you being a sponsorship to the channel was you paying $25 a month. It was that low. And I was like, damn, I was under and this is what I'm saying when I heard the amount. I was like, damn, I thought Heatwave was giving her more
right,
than that. But she
right,
actually
right.
came out and said she wasn't giving that much money. It was like $25 a month to sponsor, and
That's
so and
why
so and
she's in
so and
that.
so to sponsor too.
That's why she's in that. Because we're not gonna go back to money and all of that. Because I know she don't have a fucking cent or a dime to pay me. Okay? Because what I give from my heart, not from my pocketbook. And
Mhm.
she said, listen, you see that same cash app? It costs myself and one of my loved ones to get into it because something, because of her, I didn't understand how to put the membership stuff. So I asked one of my family members to do it for me. So they went, I didn't know what number they choose, right? What amount. So I guess it was a low
Mm-hmm.
amount. She called me up and she said, Heatwave, you know, you remember I was not a moderator there or anything like that. She said, Heatwave, it's not looking good. You should have the highest tier. So I said, what is that? And then she told me the amount. To say, what amount do I have? And I said, oh my God, this little girl. Anyway, I went back to this kid and I told her, and she said no. Like I said, we something was going on, so the phones were twins. So she saw everything and all the money that was given to that particular content creator, and she was very upset with me. You know what I had to tell her? I said, what did I tell her? I tell her it's something to like something like feeding the kids, and this money moved from here to a third world country, and she's the person the money goes to, and a whole lot of story, a whole lot of story to have this money moving, and to the end, she did not move the tier up higher. I told her, I said, look, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna send the money to you every month because I didn't know how to put it to move it and all of that because it's an iPhone and I didn't understand it really. I'm not
Hold
being
on, Heat Wave.
embarrassed about that.
Hold on, Heat Wave. Hold on, Heat Wave. I got somebody in the back. Pam?
Yeah.
Pam?
Yeah. Uh-huh. It's
Hey
me.
of
Can you
you.
hear me? Hey.
I'm sorry, I'm
Okay.
calling you Pam. Hey of you.
It's okay. Go ahead. Okay,
You
yeah, I'm
dox.
here. Go ahead and
Dox.
finish.
Okay.
I know, right?
Now,
That's okay.
somebody
Go ahead.
somebody in the chat asked if what was that question? If somebody in the chat asks, did Noble air her out? Did Tracy air Noble out, or did she just curse him out? She just cursed him out. She aired him out basically about being on people's channels and talking. So that's as far as it got. Now, Pam, excuse me, Heat Wave. So you had to have somebody else tell you how to go to a higher tier. Is that what you're saying?
That's what she told me. She said it's not gonna look good, you know. See, well, okay,
If you
if I
weren't on
was
the her
not
highest tier.
exactly, she said it's gonna look bad if I'm not
So
there.
yeah,
That's
it's
how
gonna look
that
bad for her
$25. I think her
financially.
highest tier was 24.99, something like that. So that's how that
Hmm.
money was going in. But that is the only money she spoke on, right? She didn't speak on anything else.
Right,
Okay.
right.
All right.
So
All
she made
right.
it seems like that was like, oh, well, she's talking about she was my sponsor for the show, but that was only $25. So
Mm,
she tried to make it seem like that's
mm,
what you would give her on a regular was $25, and like
mm,
you were trying to make it seem like it was so much
mm.
more and whatever.
How can I
So
make it
somebody in
seem
the
anyway if I did not bring it to the surface? That was nothing to speak on. That was low of her. She brought that out. And I'm like, what? And I said, you know what?
oh, okay.
Maybe she wants me to say something and I just leave it alone. And I leave it alone right where it's left there. She knows the truth and I knows the truth. So I don't have no time with Tracy. That's her ass is in that.
Okay. Now, Pam, now you heard about this breakup. Now, let me know how you heard about it and what you think about it.
Okay, I was over. First of all, I went to bed at 9 o'clock. So I just woke up to get some water, some juice, take care of things. And I was planning on going back to bed, but my ass hit that daggone phone. I was like, well, let me check and see what's going on, who was up, and what kind of fool had occurred, because it's always something. So I went over to Vive's Queen is where I heard about it. And the person
Hmm.
that was playing the recording was the lady that was allegedly Rob Rack's girlfriend. Thigh,
Oh, Mistress Janet.
yeah,
Oh,
Empress,
the current
Empress.
girlfriend.
The
Okay, Empress
Empress.
Janice.
Yeah, and I heard about her, but I didn't know I didn't know anything about her storyline until she spoke on it on in the live and Vive Queen asked her. And I don't think I've ever been over to Vive Queen's live, but I was subbed to her and I said, you know what, I better not say anything because you never know. I should have been in the clouds. But me, my little fast fingers said hello everybody. So yeah, so I left after she played the recording. Empress played the recording, so that's what I've heard, and she played it on her on Vibe Queen's chat. I like Vibe Queen's voice and her logic, so but I don't ever remember being on her platform. So that's how I heard about it. So then I said, let me see who else is on. And then when I looked, I saw that you were on. So I said, well, let me go over to yours because you my girl. So uh, I think View likes nuts in her mouth, UNC girl.
But because
Come
see
on,
what you and
squirrel.
see girl said up here. First of all, that views Avatar though, so I had to clown. But I'm
I
listening.
know, right? Right. Put the nuts in your mouth. Okay. So I wasn't shocked at the way what she said to him. I wasn't shocked. I'm surprised that he didn't know that he was her whipping boy. I was very surprised at that. I don't think that her and Rob will ever get together. I don't think that, but I do think if they do interact again, it will definitely give both of them numbers. And Heatwave, I want to tell you something, and I was really trying to tell you this while you were over there, because I know at one time I had made you a mod, and then I unmodded you, and you were really you really were upset about that, from what I could tell, because you spoke about it, because I didn't even think anything about it. But your loyalty, you're very, very loyal. You are extremely loyal, and that can be a good quality in people. But your loyalty to me at that time was very dangerous. I don't like people that are that loyal to me. I don't want people like that to be around me, especially if you don't know me personally. And the reason I had always felt that. Okay. But the reason that my thoughts and my belief on how I don't like people like you that are that loyal, when you contacted that woman's sister and
I
brought it
did
about,
not wait 1 minute, 1 minute.
hold on, let me finish. Okay, or whatever had happened. Okay, so I cleared it up, or whatever had happened, and I, I, I thought that you crossed the line. I thought when you were on here crying about that woman, I thought your loyalty was dangerous. I don't know how the woman's sister or whoever was contacted. I don't think that was acceptable. I think that people that have these fake relationships emotionally here on the YouTube, I think that it's a weak sign and it's showing that you're missing something. I didn't like that. I don't even know how it occurred, but somehow it was associated with you and contacting a family member and everything. And I think I've heard your story several times. I think you cleared it up, but initially that's what was put out there. I think some people cross the line. This is daggone YouTube, it's entertainment, building these fake relationships with people, and especially emotional relationships with women. And if I couldn't understand it. Like, is it a sexual thing? Is it a something that you're missing or they're missing? That is so fucking weird. And I never want anybody like that attached to me because I don't need that. Not on this goddamn fake social media thing. Okay, that's what I wanted to say. Okay, and take it for however you want to take it. I do like you. I think you're a very I love listening to your opinion on things and stuff, but that was why was standoffish with you, and that's all I have to say. And you can like me or
Have,
not.
have you?
Now,
None
Yes,
of that
ma'am.
happened. None of that happened, my dear. Good morning. None of that happened. That
Good
was not
morning.
true. I get caught in some bullshit, and that's why I was extremely upset. You
Uh
see,
huh.
that lady, Shelly, that son of a bitch. I was in the chat. I didn't know what was going on. Went into the chat. Don't know anything. I was called up since the first time they tell me about the backstage or whatever. Okay, all of the people is gone now. Now we will talk. That's where that thing started from.
Okay.
Carrie was going through something. Carrie was looking for help for Tracy. She spoke to me about it. I said, okay, let me see what I could do. I called out to someone else. I don't even know how to operate the fucking phone that I have. properly, much more less to be going through social media and Facebook and all that shit. I asked someone else to do that for me. The person contacted a cousin that answered to want some posts that they were told about that Tracy and some sister and the husband or whatever. It was an old post. Somebody responded to that, and that is how that communication go. Nobody spoke to this woman, sister. So if that was a cousin, that's the cousin that was contacted. Okay, nobody speak on any phone or speak about anything about Tracy other than the woman saying, "Look, we have not made contact with her over 4 to 5 years, something like that," and that's where it ended. Okay,
Okay,
so
well
all
then
the bullshit.
let me
Yes.
say that Carrie was wrong too. If Carrie reached out like that, I think she was wrong also. I don't think you all should be. This is social media. It's virtual. I don't think you all should be reaching into people's personal family life. I don't care if the bitch was in jail or overseas or whatever. No, that was where I think that the line was crossed. And if it was me and y'all did that shit, I'd be fucking pissed too. I would be. And so I think she had every right to uh, do whatever she did because I would not want people like that. I don't even care how much you like me. You don't know, y'all don't know me, and don't reach into my personal life like that.
When
That's
your
what I'm
personal
saying.
life is make public of you, it's something separate. Because look
No,
at
it's
her now.
not.
Look
It's
at
not.
her now. Look
What?
at her now.
Well, what do you care? Why are you
It's
putting that
trash.
much
Look at her
emotion?
now.
And this is entertainment. This is social media.
Okay,
Okay.
well, it's gone. It's done. They have good people around, and we would think, because I would not go
Mm.
and speak to someone and thinking, well, this is a bad person. We never know how things is gonna turn out. At the end of the day, we're human beings, okay? We are. And
Yeah, but
some
it
people
wasn't your
have
place. I
feelings,
think
some
y'all
people have
overcrossed the
empathy, and
boundaries.
some don't.
I'm gonna feel the same way. It doesn't matter. I still like you, Heat Wave. I ain't gonna be
I like you
whatever.
two of you.
But I don't want you ever contact nobody over me over the social media. Okay,
Listen, a
we
view,
just
let me
gonna.
tell you something. You see,
You can buy me
after
a
this,
coloring book if you want to, but don't. That's it.
you see, after this of you,
Yes,
I
ma'am.
am so far away from seeing how people,
Hmm.
human beings are.
Yes,
Okay?
ma'am.
Because remember, this is not only, you see, this is something that people is not taking into consideration. Myself and her was just not YouTube. We speak in real life that people don't know what we're speaking about. You understand? We never went to finances or, family and all of that because nobody ever predict anything, like something like this happening. Like I said, I get caught up in this and I was asking a lot of questions before I went forward. You see, I was
Well,
asking a lot of questions.
what did you learn from this situation?
Of you,
Because I think
I don't
I
give a
think you're so
fuck.
trusting. Okay, good. I don't give a fuck. That's good
I
right
don't
there.
care.
Right, right,
I am
right,
done. I'm
right.
stick a fork in me. I'm so fucking done.
Okay, and some
Because
salt and
she taught
pepper.
me a big lesson. Instead of
Okay.
she being grateful, she turned it around as though her life is so fucking private.
And I hated that she did that to you. I hated that she humiliated you on the social media platform and Carrie, because
She
I know
humiliated her
your
fucking
intention.
self.
I know your intention. I really do, Heatwave, but you have to be very careful on putting your loyalty in people. That woman was pure evil. I don't even know how you didn't see it. And people are sympathetic to folks. I'm more sympathetic to somebody that I see on the street that I'll give to if I feel like it and if I don't, but I look at their works. You didn't you were blinded by that, by her works, and I don't even know why. This woman has been trashed. She's been on here, and and then demanding the money. I felt like you were held hostage or whatever. I was like, well, Heatwave's a grown ass woman. Why is she doing this stuff? And when I
Mm-mm.
got
I
blocked
did
and
it
stuff,
because I wanted to do it. Mm-mm.
and okay, then
We
that's
Now,
will.
fine.
c-
Go ahead,
okay. So now, Pam, you
ma'am.
don't think that do you think the reason why she was so willing to throw Noble under the bus was because Rob Brack is out of jail? Is what I want to know.
I
Because
think it
he
just
hasn't
was.
been out of jail a week.
I know, right?
Coincidence? Go ahead.
I think it was coincidence. That's what I was saying. It was just timing. I think that Noble and her, that situation was already getting ready to be addressed, and it was the timing. She is very controlling, and I could see where Heat Wave fell up under her mind control. I'm just going to have to say that. I know you're your own person, but I don't even know how to describe it because it seemed like that's what it was to us as people are just looking. Um, Noble was already on shaky ground anyway. And he seems to be a very strong person. I don't even know how he took up with her so long. So it was just timing. I don't think Tracy and Rob would ever get together. Tracy is not anybody that anybody would want to fight for. We saw her on the goddamn vacation. She just so Rob ain't gonna. He might do something for her for the clicks and the views, something to publicly humiliate her. If she's that much in love and invested in that man, then she's a fool too. Um, it's just them social media and us for these goddamn clicks and views. The money was good when she was making it. I refuse to believe that she retired from a
Mhm.
goddamn shampoo girl job. I think that was a lie.
Mhm.
I don't know anything about her selling a house. I did hear about it, but a lot of people they say this shit and it's not true. But because there's
Yeah.
no checking of it or anything, we all just assume, this is what's going on. I just actually really retired. So I am retired now. Okay. But
Mhm.
I did it the right way. And there's no way that I would, if I
Right.
was of work of the age that she was to say that she retired 401k. When I tell you the penalties and interest and things like that that she would have to pay, there's no way she would have had enough money in there. She would have, if she did retire at early age like that, she probably would have got a couple of $100 a couple of years or whatever if she put anything in there. Those accounts you have to really invest in them for it to receive a good payoff, and then to take it off. I don't even know what the rates are, a percentage of what they take, but I want to say like 40% or something. I don't know because I know somebody was in this same
Uh-huh.
situation where they had to do it, but they lost so much money. But she's been on here for years. There's no way she's living off of that. I thought she was living off of being mentally having a issue or whatever.
You
What you
thought she was
call
getting a slow
it?
check.
Yeah, I thought
A
she was getting
slow
a slow
check.
bus
That's what you
check.
thought.
Yeah, and then I
Well,
could
look,
see that,
this
you
is
know.
my opinion. I
Oh, Ronnie
think
Q and these goddamn
that
avatars.
once she saw, I think once she saw this YouTube sex symbol come back out and roll his hair up, as he was looking kind of shoddy the other day, he done put in his roller and got his roller set going on.
I
I guess
can't mess with
she was
you.
Mm.
looking for any way out, and also that what I also found to be a strange coincidence. I mean, do you think that Noble really saved himself and stuff? I mean, look at this hairline. I mean, I think
Mm.
Noble did not want to be seen again with somebody with this hairline, and I found it strange that all of a sudden Noble was on Nicole Reloaded's channel talking about it was over between them after Beach posted this picture. And then all of a sudden, Beach posted this picture on her community wall. And then all of a sudden, Noble said he's a free man. And look at his eyes. It looked like his eyes are going towards her booty. So I think that that's what happened in this situation. What say you guys?
Ronnie Q is too much.
She is. Go ahead, Heat
I'm
Wave.
just saying.
Look, I
Yeah,
don't
I
care
think
about
it
the
was
rock
all
and
BS.
the whatever. This woman look like she pay. She got a type. She got a type. Everybody that she pick up have some kind of issue, some substance abuse, and I don't know. I don't know, because no normal person is not going to do that. And when she speak about people that she dated prior, like on her regular life, they were all addicts or something. So something have to be wrong with her. She have very low self-esteem, very insecure bitch that she think that she have to choose these kind of men to think that she would have some kind of leverage over. I don't know. I don't know. I can't think. I don't know. I don't know.
And then she
Well,
And
I
the
told
bitch, so
somebody,
many
don't
years I was with
ever
her.
post no. Did you guys hear her say somebody bet not ever post no pictures of them thinking they look good in clothes or something? Tracy
Oh,
actually had the
please.
nerves to say that about somebody who posted some pictures of themselves wearing clothes after the horrendous things that we seen Tracy out here wearing. Tracy is not self aware at all, and I do actually think that she is slow, and I think that they're feeding I think they're feeding negative characteristic in this woman, and it's not going to do her any good, and I think she's going to wind up imploding in the end.
I think that
With her 70 ass dressing. Please
I,
give me a
I
break.
I think Noble
Fuck out of
was
here.
clout chest chasing, which is really sad. We look at what we're dealing with. This is so funny that we're analyzing this shit. But Noble was clout chasing because there's no way that any decent man. First of all, isn't he married?
Right.
But anyway, that's another conversation.
Yeah,
No decent
yeah,
man.
and he's married
What? And
himself. And
nobody says
yeah,
anything about that.
and everybody forgets this. This is a married
Right.
dude. And
Uh-huh.
then she talked all that stuff about, oh my God, this dude is married.
See, now
And
that would be the
we
interview
were
to
gonna
get.
build a life together. Yeah,
Right. And now she got a
listen,
surprise.
listen,
She said she had a
listen.
surprise
This
for
is the
us.
first time. Who?
Tracy said she had a
Who?
surprise for us with her and Noble. They are moving forward. This was like just day before yesterday that they had a surprise for us, and she's not sharing it
And
right
then
now. But she implied that it was marriage. But I'm like, aren't you still married? That man.
and then in the live today, we were talking about building a life together. Like, bitch, girl, go sit down. Go sit down.
Uh,
You go
uh,
absolutely sit down.
somebody said he's
Yeah. So
divorced.
who is somebody?
She,
Are they
he,
from our
her.
sector?
I don't even know. He, she, her, it.
He was moving in.
Yeah, well, she told that, but you see the comment above that right there.
Uh-huh. He's
He's
divorced.
divorced.
Well, we don't know if we can take your word for it
Right,
because we don't know who you are and we never seen you over here before.
right.
So, I don't know what authority you have that on. The last I heard, he was still married.
Uh-huh. So the thing is, I think he was clout chasing after her, because I don't know what his channel was about or his stats or anything like that, but he had seen how Rob Rat had hit those numbers and all that cash app and stuff, and he's a man, you know what he got to lose? Go ahead and hit that and, do whatever. I think she was extremely disappointed when she met him. She said she was disappointed when she met Rob, but she made lots of money behind Rob, so.
I never heard her say she was disappointed. I heard
Oh yeah,
him
she
say,
did.
"Well, I
Uh-huh.
don't listen to her. I don't listen to her." So I listened to
Well,
her today
I
because
dropped in. Uh-huh.
I wanted to hear her squawk, squawk,
Uh-huh.
squawk, squawk, like a chicken head
I
bitch she is. Okay, now they were planning a destination wedding together. Where was the destination? The Salvation Army homeless shelter? Is that
Oh
where the
Lord Jesus.
destination
Oh
was?
Lord. Oh, is that what the surprise was?
Okay,
Oh, they were planning a destination wedding. I could see that because she was so excited when she would. And Ronnie Q, I normally don't go over there. I just happened to be blessed going over at the right time because she was like, "Yeah, y'all, and I got a surprise, and something really big is gonna come up between me and Noble. Yeah, ooh, child. And I can't tell y'all that right now." I'm like, really? And
it's a
I
lot
listened to her for
going
about. It's a
on.
lot going. It's a
Grown
lot
fucking
going
bitch acting like a
on.
little kid. Sicko.
Well, all right, ladies. I thank you guys for coming up. Heat Wave, you are great. Pam, of course, you're great all the time.
Thank
Pam,
you.
now
Ronnie,
I
can you
need
get
you.
me all worked up? Because as soon as I feel better, I'm gonna go live on this bitch.
Okay, we good? Heat wave? Are you and I
Oh yeah,
good? Are you?
of course. Of
Okay,
course
good,
you. Of
baby. I
course, my
just been
dear.
Now,
wanting to say that.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
go ahead.
okay.
I'm
I like
glad.
people to come out truthfully and say
I,
how they feel. I appreciate
listen,
that
I
of
would
you.
rather somebody tell me the truth than them to sit quiet. I
There
would
you go.
rather somebody tell
Right.
me, no, maybe you should try a different bathing suit than to go out in those bathing suits that Tracy,
Yes.
a real friend,
Oh
would
Lord.
tell me. People who
Right.
don't care about me will tell me I look
Right.
good in this
Mm-hmm.
bathing suit with my titties under my armpits and my gut protruding
Yep.
looking like I gotta take a dump.
Right.
I would prefer somebody be truthful with me.
Right.
Okay. So
And
I
that's the only thing I
definitely
can
thank
do
you
and
guys.
be. Thank you so much. All right.
Okay.
All right. I'll see
Thanks,
y'all
Ronnie
later.
Q.
Oh, you were gonna say
And you
something about
take
the.
care.
Take care, baby. Were you gonna say something about the reef contest?
Yes.
Okay. Did you wanna?
Yes. I asked did you get my note in your I
I
drop
did.
you a note under this video. Can you drop her link again? Because I have so many DIY people and I want to contact her. Okay.
Okay. Yes, and I
Somebody
was
else is
hoping
coming
you
up.
to. Okay. All right. I'll do that now. I'm
Okay,
gonna
so
leave and
drop
I'll
it
do
under
that
this
now.
video.
I
Well,
will. All
you're
right.
not
You
gonna
have.
be able to drop it under this video. Drop it after my live end.
I
Okay?
will. Okay. All right. Okay.
All
Bye
right.
bye,
Thank
Ronnie
you.
Q.
I
Oh
appreciate
Lord,
it.
that
Bye
picture.
bye.
Okay. Bye bye. Bye bye.
This is newbie. All right. Hey, newbie.
Hey, hey, Ryan Q, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I need your ear for a quick minute after you end. All
Okay.
right.
Well, okay. Well, I'm gonna end right now, and I thank you all for coming out. Please hit the like button on your way out. I greatly appreciate you all for coming out and joining me. Um, Big possibility if filed for bankruptcy knowing her. Okay. So financially not or morally, obviously, because she's already been morally bankrupted. But anyway, thank you guys for coming out. I appreciate you for being here. And guys, hope you guys have a great rest of your night. And I'll see you around the YouTube streets. All right. Good night. All right. Let me end.
Okay.
Okay.